Timberwolves win the tip. You look at Minnesota. They've had some chances in this series, but haven't been able to take advantage. Greg, tonight is their last chance.
And Kevin, there are no tomorrows unless it's vacation planning. But talking to them, they're not ready to concede. If they win here, they go home for Game 6. Then if they can win that, well, anything is possible in a Game 7. And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Williamson up top. He's covered by Clark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Passes it to Westbrook. Towns down low. Ayton's there. Baseline jumper. And it's Towns missing. To the inside. Here's Champ, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Oh, here's Edwards. Back to Westbrook. Towns a screen on Paul. Drills the three-pointer.
Westbrook aggressively attacking that screen and roll. He will look for his shot when he gets separation off the screen.
Paul kicks to Williamson. Here's Champ. Edwards defending. There's the drive.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 15 feet away, Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Edwards against Paul. Here's Champ. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And Ayton throws it down.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Westbrook finds Clark. And Edwards with the stuff.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Paul. Durant for 3. And the Nets another 3.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So the Timberwolves call their first time out.
First quarter. Minnesota. All right, who's coming out to the court?
Substitution here for Brooklyn. Vincent's checked in. Porzingis is coming in for Zion Williamson. Thomas checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's James Harden in for Paul. Now here's Noel. Now here's McDaniels. To the wing right side. Westbrook passes to DiVincenzo. Kept alive, Minnesota. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Nets leading by 7. Right wing. And the pass to Pinson. Here's Champ. There's the pick. Here's Harden on the wing. Rebound, Minnesota. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
The failure to make shots on a consistent basis, that's going to put you behind the 8 ball all night.
I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Harden. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The shot's good from Champ.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Westbrook passes to Noel. Kicks it to McDaniels. Noel, a screen on Thomas. Here he goes. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Porzingis with the rebound. Champ the pass to Harden. And here's Porzingis for a three. And so it's the Brooklyn.
For 1 quarter of play. Brooklyn. Your Brooklyn Nets.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
In a moment now. Sea of Gatorade all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Minnesota. They've got Towns. Edwards is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Toscano in at the three. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ, in their last matchup against the Timberwolves, was outstanding. He finished with 23 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. This is why he's considered a star player. The way he carried his team was incredible. Kevin, we'll see if he can do it again tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Towns a screen on Paul. Edwards dishes to Towns. Over Paul. Towns, no luck. Brooklyn leading by 11. From the arc. It's Clark with the rebound.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Toscano. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Paul passes to KD. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Kevin Durant entered the league as an efficient mid-range shooter, and that has not gone away as part of his game.
Toscano passes to DiVincenzo. The 17-footer. A rebound by the Nets. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Paul. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside, KD. A fadeaway. And too long on the shot.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Passes it to Towns. A rebound by the Nets.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Paul.
Second quarter.
Pass to Champ. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. So for the Nets, Ayton comes in for Chris Paul. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Westbrook's checked in. 1:53 left in the second quarter. Minnesota calls timeout. In addition to goal.
And your Brooklyn Nets.
Hydrate for the first.
The score, Brooklyn 33, the Timberwolves 16.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
They've got Chris Paul. Williamson out there with Durant. Then there's Champ. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Toscano. Guarded by KD. Westbrook against Paul. Knocks it loose. And taken away by Paul. Here's Williamson. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Williamson's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and quick and shifty there off the bounce. Fluid with that shot motion as well. Williamson continues to impress.
Here's Westbrook. The teardrop falls in. Westbrook's got 9.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Now the pass to Ayton. Williamson looking it over. Paul for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, Chris Paul is usually the guy to deliver the pass. In this instance, getting to the catch-and-shoot game. Go ahead, Chris. Let your teammates make it easy on you.
Minnesota again turning it over. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. To the left wing. Here's Champ, and the rejection by Towns.
Perfect timing on that rejection. Boy, Towns really improving on the defensive end.
Toscano misses.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Passes to Champ. He kicks it to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
With some arc, and it's Edwards getting it to go. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night.
Outstanding touch, boy. The floater is good for Anthony Edwards.
Pass to Champ. It's blocked. Poked away. Here's Toscano. Off target from 3-point range.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
The pass to Champ. Here's Williamson. Edwards defending. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboards, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Edwards can't hit. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Durant. Shoots the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Durant's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Brooklyn.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Pass to Toscano. Now here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
It's Durant on the wing. Shoots from 12. No good that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Pass to Toscano. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to DiVincenzo. Left side, Edwards. Here's Clark. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Champ. Edwards defending. Champ, the pass to Williamson. And the rejection by Towns. Over in the corner, Edwards. Misses the three. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets finishing the quarter up by
Brooklyn, 48. The Timberwolves. All right, who's coming out to the court? Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Great job coaching, MP. Way to go, coach.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Russell Westbrook. McDaniels is out there with Noel. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. Harden against Noel. The pass to Champ. Screen by Porzingis to the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, when Porzingis is coming off as the cutter in a pick and roll, his desire is to score and finish the play.
Porzingis against DiVincenzo. Porzingis with the block. From outside the arc. No good from Champ.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
They set the pick. Stolen by Harden. Passes it to Champ. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Pass to DiVincenzo. There's a screen by Noel. McDaniels dishes to Noel. And contact on the shot. So
DeAndre Ayton, his first foul. First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Nerlens Noel, shooting 2.
Hold off at all.
No, something else we...
Come on!
Hollis Jefferson. Timberwolves also changing it up. Towns, he's checked in for Noel. Edwards comes in for Paul. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Russell Westbrook. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Nets.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And they are just moments away from lifting the trophy thanks to a rousing performance here in Game 5.
Yeah, it was really just a remarkable effort tonight, and you can see how much this title means to this team. They are extremely deserving champions, and they are going to enjoy this celebration for quite a while.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Champ.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And here are the Nets. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Edwards. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Hands it from downtown.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Pass to Champ. Puts it up from 17. And the Brooklyn Nets are your new NBA champions.
Brooklyn Nets winning. Brooklyn, 73. The Timberwolves.
All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. Let's go to the floor. Here is Adam Silver presenting the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
One team has emerged victorious. The NBA champions. Congratulations to the whole organization and, of course, this incredible team. This Larry O'Brien Trophy, and I believe this suitcase are yours. You're Bill Russell, Finals MVP.
What an awesome moment for him in front of his fans. You love to see hard work rewarded, and that is the ultimate validation.
Well, you folks have been with us every step of the way. From all of us at 2K Sports, thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.